today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. They run with a fourth-year man. This is Damian Harris.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow. Right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Harris running straight ahead. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball, because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 19 carries, 118 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. Eluding the pressure right.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns drive about to get started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, but thank you, Dr. Davis. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. Again, it's Burrow. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott off play action. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Play action now, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The Patriots had a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this 1st quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Damian Harris with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are back within a score.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think of it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Browns are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. On second down, this is Harris. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. On the draw, it's Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And connecting here with DJ Shark.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Prescott looks to throw on first. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe...
And caught by Cooper for a Patriots touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay.
And it's a fumble. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start the drive with Harris. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Room here and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 35-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. It's Myers again with another catch. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete to Dotson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
Throw right side complete to Dotson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Prescott buying time to his left. And he's brought down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Burrow. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing. Prescott. Flush to his right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow will throw. He finds his man complete. It's Grant. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
1st down there by Jakeem Grant. As far as return men go, there are a few better in the game right now. The Cleveland Browns, they want to see if he can be as big a contributor on offense as he is on special teams, because that 4-3 speed, they have designs on that being utilized all over their offensive scheme.
62-yard. On the ground. Now on 9 carries. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down. Here's Corral with it. Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Corral with it on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Complete, it's Dotson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the play fake. Here's Corral. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jahan Dotson. with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Again, it's Harris on second down. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Greedy Williams picks it off.
And the Patriots will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
75 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Corral sets up play action.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And here he's got Graham.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
19 yards there on the catch and run. First down. Here's Burrow. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown, Browns. Jakeem Grant from 17 yards out.
And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. York now for the extra point.
And the lead is down to 20. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Javonte Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow over the middle. He finds Godwin complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Burrow. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow, he finds his man, complete. It's Grant.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Completes it right side to Cooper.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Fakes the handoff here. Corral.
They'll roll him out right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
On the play fake, Corral.
Forced out to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to let it fly.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Patriots, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the